Do you ever feel like you're walking on eggshells at work, like you're supposed to be assertive, but not too assertive? I call that the unwritten rule of work of being assertive, but not too aggressive, and my research has, over the past few years, confirmed that. Now, who struggles with this rule varies, but one of the groups that does is people who are neurodivergent, and it creates unique workplace challenges. In this video, I'm going to go over some strategies to help you emotionally regulate at work, but the last one I haven't tried myself, and I'm wondering if anybody has found it successful. If you're neurodivergent like I am, your executive functioning might work differently than other people. And that affects how you feel and show emotions and how it comes across when you are trying to campaign for yourself or an idea that you've come up with being assertive. But it can often be perceived for these people as being too aggressive. And while I'm all about that there are more ways to show aggression, and that is problematic in organizations, and I'll be making another video about that right after this. Everything is person and environment, right? In this video, I'm going to focus on the person. What can I do? So here's what's happening. Your brain might process social cues, emotional regulation, and risk assessment differently than neurotypicals. It's not a deficit, it's just a difference. So it can require some different strategies to not give off the sign that you're about to lose control. Some quick regulation strategies for when you're triggered. For me, that's when I feel like I've said something, I've proved my point, what we're doing is clearly not working and it's going to be devastating for the company, and I'm not feeling heard. Of course, pause and breathe. Deep breaths, belly breaths, fight flight responses kick in within 12 milliseconds. Give your brain time to catch up with what your nervous system is telling you. Box breathing is great for this. Inhaling for 4 seconds, holding for 4 seconds, exhaling for 8 seconds. Repeat. Also identify what your trigger is, what makes you feel angry. That's not the same for all of us. Like I said, mine is when I'm not feeling heard. It's probably also rooted in some childhood and religious trauma. Also some woman intersections there. But is someone questioning your competence? Are they interrupting you? Are they making you feel excluded? What is it? Know what it is so that you know to recognize it and that you need to implement one of your strategies. Choose your response and how it's going to be heard, because you can't change other people. I'm frequently asked, how do we change other people? We can't. We can only change ourselves. If something that you're frustrated about has to do with the work itself, focus on the facts of the work. If it's about how you are feeling about being dismissed or excluded, that is valid. And in that case, that may be where you need to assert some boundaries or have a tough conversation with the person who you perceive as excluding and dismissing you. Also, a new technique I learned recently is that some people put a pencil between their teeth and bite it. Apparently, this activates the same muscles as smiling and can help shift your brain chemistry to make you feel calmer. I have not tried this yet, but I'm curious if anybody else has and if it's been successful. There are many reasons you might be triggered as a neurodivergent at work. Some research shows that people with ADHD are much more justice-oriented than people who aren't. People who are autistic notice patterns that other people don't, so inconsistencies drive you nuts. Masking all day also takes more energy than neurotypical people have to spend just to exist, so when you're on your last nerve, you get there quicker than other people because you're tired. Again, the goal isn't to become neurotypical. It's to work with your brain's wiring to protect your energy and help you advocate for yourself. Let me know in the comments what you use and if pencil biting has ever worked for you.